this is the 500 points I'm using. We have Darth Maul, the Elder Farseer. We have 5 Wraith Blades, and they're inside the Wave Serpent with Twin Link Bright Lance and Twin Link Shooting Cannon. And supporting them for infantry, we've got 2 squads of Wind Riders. Both squads have 1 scatter laser in each. Right, in the war hunting for Black Toads, this is the 500 points we are up against.
Yeah, so on the left here we've got a squad of 23 boys, led by a boss knob with power claw at the back over here, and then 2 big shooters mixed away in the squad there as well. And then at the back, joining them is 1 pain doc. And then over here we have another 23 boys with exactly the same setup as over here, except they're being led by a war boss with a power claw at the back over there, and that is my 500 points.
Cool beans. Let's see how these blob squads overwhelm or get crushed themselves. Right, this is the battlefield that we are fighting over. 4 foot by 4 foot. We're doing a custom game where the orcs will be deploying inside these 2 buildings, and I'll be coming on from this table edge and this table edge from reserves in from turn 1, and I've got to try to capture and take the buildings. So this could be quite an interesting matchup. The orcs have central control already, so let's see how we can go. Right, deployment. Orc mob in this building have completely taken control of it, and then the orc mob with the war boss in this building, just green skins everywhere. Right, end of turn 1. We've all come on here. We shot up and killed 3 orcs, and in return these orcs have moved out and then ran 3 inches, and these orcs have run straight out after movement of 6 inches. These ones definitely want to start getting a bit hungry. They're heading straight for the Elder. Right, end of turn 2. We've shoved up. I had the jet bikes move up to there. Got the Wraith Blades out. The Wave Serpent and the 2 jet bikes shot up this squad. They ran away, but they have come back in their turn. The Warlord's now down to 1 wound. These guys have moved up 3 and then ran 6. They needed a 7-inch charge. They did call a war, but the Farseer, Darth Maul, pulled up his pistol and blattered him on the head. So they only needed an 8-inch charge from their previous 7. Unfortunately, he rolled a 7, tried to re-roll it, and a 7 again, so failed their charge. Right, end of turn 3. The speeder bikes moved up to there. The Wraith Blades moved out a bit. Speeder bikes completely annihilated that squad and the war boss. The Wave Serpent shot at the other squad, took off a couple. We've charged in, and that's what's left. They did manage to bring down 2 Wraith Blades, and they have been holding their line. Just managed to, they failed on my attack, and they knocked a few heads in just to keep around, and in their turn they've managed to pass them around, so they're sticking around. Right, end of turn 4. The Wave Serpent has popped up over here. The speeder bikes both jumped over there, and then in the shooting phase this squad has jumped over the wall there. And then in my turn, killed a couple of orcs. They failed and kept their heads banging going. And then in their turn, they took out one of mine, and I took out one of theirs, so it's drawn combat. Right, end of turn 5. The Wave Serpent has shuffled up near to the building to take the objective. The Wind Rider bikes that were there snuck round behind the orcs and charged in, and then we did have a load of Wraith Blades after my turn. We had 2 more remaining there, We've wiped out all the orcs apart from their pain boy and boss knob, and then in their turn they attacked back and killed all the wraith blades. The speeder bikes over there, still over there. We have rolled and we are going on to turn 6. Right, end of turn 6. The wave serpent has pushed up into this building. The speeder bike squad that was there has jumped over to help. So we've now got every other model apart from the wave serpent in here. We managed to take out the boss knob, but this tiny little pain boy has managed to take off 2 wounds, one in our phase and one in their phase on the farseer. So without the wraith blades we are actually having a little problem bringing out down this one knob, pain boy. And we are going into turn 7. Right, that's end of turn 7 and the end of the game. Wave serpent is stuck there, still holding them to the factory. There is no other units anywhere else on the table, and Darth Maul did fall to the pain boy. So there will be a parade, even though he's gonna probably limp home from being chased down by these bikes, but he has won a small victory for the orcs by fighting and keeping in there by himself all that time.